guys, Yuliya here. So today I will be doing a brief garden tour / state of affairs in the garden. So things are starting to come in and some things blooming beautifully right now, but the garden is still kind of messy, which is fine with me. So I'm just going to take you around the front yard, the backyard, the vegetable garden, and show you what's going on. So I will start across the street, and this is what our Forsythia hedge looks like right now. It is actually really pretty, but it does require a lot of maintenance. I have to prune it about twice a year, and we did not plant this hedge. We actually inherited it from our previous owners, but it's a delight right now. And that beautiful pink cloud behind it is a weeping cherry. So both of them are making a really beautiful combo at the moment. So the Forsythia hedge continues all the way into the backyard, and I love this combo of black pergola or arbor with the yellow color. It's just a great contrast, that bright and a dark wood. It's really pretty. And in the back, the grass is finally getting greener. And all the way in the back, I have this beautiful star magnolia blooming right now. And it's definitely the star of the show. I planted it about 10 years ago. It was 5 feet tall, and I have to prune it regularly. I actually took some cuttings this winter to force it. It forces really easily. And the flowers are much smaller than your regular saucer magnolia, so you can see the difference, but there are so many of them. It looks like a beautiful cloud. Now this is what the flower garden looks like right now. I planted winter rye last fall, and I always plant some sort of a cover crop in this space. I have been planting it for like 5 years now, and I just love the look of this rye grass. Those patches that you see over there are actually bunnies trying to build nests. I think there might be one right here. So it was all covered in grass, and the bunnies have been digging. They were successful last year. There were actually a couple of nests under the boxwood planter, and I found 5 bunnies, and the kitty is trying to check it out right now, and she also loves the grass. So I love this view in the spring, the simplicity of magnolia and this winter rye. So actually, on one of my projects that is coming up, I'm going to be working the soil here, and I'll explain to you how I like what do I do with this winter rye once it's time for me to plant the flowers in this flower garden. All right, time to go, kitty kitty. Sola. He's a good girl. Now this is what the border looks like right now, and it is mostly bare because I mostly have summer blooming perennials here, but I continued working on this devil strip. I'm going to be putting all flowering annuals in here, but check out these tulips. And I know you may find them pretty. I do not like red color, and I would never plant this many red tulips in my garden, but when I ordered them online, they messed up my order, and they actually came out this red color. They were supposed to be totally pink, and I will flash a picture of what they were supposed to look like, but they were wrong, and they are not pink at all. They are all red. So I'm going to have to suffer this spring with red tulips. I do have tons of purples and pinks coming up anyway, but my neighbors love it. My husband Mike loves it, so I'm just gonna have to kind of live with them. You know, it is what it is. Let me know if you like them. Now the woodland area is starting to get some color, and bulbs are starting to bloom. Check out this daffodil. Oh, so pretty. I have tons of buds. My neighbor's daffodils all bloomed already, and mine are just starting. I have some little blue flowers coming up here, and there's some patches of daffodils all over the place. But it's almost like I have a microclimate here. Everything is so much later. And check out these tulips. So pretty. Like this greenish white color is one of my favorites. They're also quite fragrant. Now here, let me show you what's going on in the vegetable garden. I am so proud of myself. I've been planting crops for like a couple of weeks now. So I actually have radishes coming up soon. Look at that. So exciting. So my mom actually told me that you can also eat the leaves if you blanch them a little bit so they're not that prickly. And then I've had lettuce growing for weeks, and then there's some chives. This is the lettuce that I planted last fall, and there's some blueberries starting to come out there. I'm gonna just try to keep my camera nice and steady. I want to show you the winter sowing that I did. There was a video that I put out in January on winter sowing. This is the first time I did it. I am so happy with this. The plants are really happy. They're actually busting out of their containers. I had to open some of the containers, but I would say 95% of everything that I planted came out. These are some cosmos, these are larkspur, there's some forget-me-nots, some alyssum. Everything did so well. I am so excited. So like, check this out. I have to open this container because they're starting to really come out of it. I am so pleased with this. Really, really pleased. And the last area that I wanted to show you is the front of the house. So what I was doing this spring is pruning the yew hedges on the side here. They were completely overgrown and were like not getting enough light in our dining room and living room. By the way, those are the red tulips again. God, I could see them everywhere. Anyway, this whole area in the spring looks like a mess usually. I have tons of pots with plants that I'm going to plant and bulbs and everything. And also I have a lot of plants inside the house, and Mike is getting really frustrated. He is like, get those plants out of here. So what I did, this is a big reveal, I installed 2 greenhouses, and there they are. They are so great. I'm completely in love with them. I bought them on Amazon for about $40, which is a complete deal. So this side here, I'm going to try to open. It's kind of chilly today, so I keep them zipped. So you can actually unzip all of these if it's nice and warm. But this greenhouse has all of my dahlias. Check this out. I am so pleased with this. And the other side, oh, and I also pruned the yew hedges from this side as well because they were getting totally overgrown. And I'll show you pictures of what it looked like before. And this side here, this is a more shadier location here. Those are gladiolas over there. So they don't need to be covered in the greenhouse because they're cold tolerant. But here, let me just hold on one second. Kind of get used to the unzipping, but I love this. I am propagating Coleus for the summer. So I'm going to do some shade planters with Coleus, which I took cuttings of. And I planted, I don't know how many I have here, but I just love to look at them. Look how big these leaves are. This is the Kong Coleus. And I also put out the elephant ear already. I know there are a lot of elephant ear fans out there. So these elephant ears I stored as bulbs in the winter. They've done beautifully. As you can see, I started them about a month and a half ago to 2 months inside the house on the radiator. They need a lot of heat. But then at some point you have to take them out because they need a little bit more light. And then I have some tomatoes, some more dahlias, asters. So pleased with this greenhouse. I will post a link down below on where you can get it. I did hear some reviews that the cover doesn't last as long, but so far so good. Love it. So this is it for today's garden tour. I hope you enjoyed it and it wasn't like all over the place. Anyway, if you have any questions or comments, post them in the comment section below as per usual. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you like this video and all the others. And I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.